Why great content is the key to your success and survival. The mantra has now become almost cliché: copyright, content is king. If you don't have great website content, you are likely doomed to mediocrity. It's not difficult to drive someone to your site once, but the trick is getting them to come back time and time again. For that, you need great content and a determined strategy for providing it. Are you going to lead or are you going to follow? Building a site with rich, exciting, and informative content is the goal. The ultimate aim of your content, of course, is to drive traffic, which is why it is so important to your survival. Offer content that educates and informs your visitors in a way that your competitors do not. If you are operating a political site, for instance, your rivals are likely writing about what you are writing about. Try going where they do not. Are you going to cover elections? Perhaps include a story about the elections in ancient Greece. Back then, if a politician did not do the will of those who elected them, they not only threw him out of office, but actually banished him from Greece. Being the expert means greater credibility and loyalty. It should not be that difficult for you to display your expertise, since you are, indeed, an expert in your area of endeavor. Your content must reflect that. Anyone can write a general article on what you do, and your rivals are, probably, doing just that. Is your expertise the paranormal? Anyone's site can write a general article about all of these so-called ghost hunters, with all of their cameras and microphones and generalities. You need to take a different approach. You should have content that informs your readers with regard to what a ghost actually is, and how it came to be in that old theater in New Orleans. Informing your visitors on how ghosts actually come to be sets you up as an expert and establishes your credibility. This, in turn, inspires loyalty, which, of course, means more traffic. Offer more and make sure the search engines can find you. Distinguish yourself from your rivals with in-depth articles as well as, perhaps, coverage of breaking news stories in your field or industry. A general rule of thumb should dictate that articles should run 300 to 700 words and should not exceed 1,000 words. Anything longer and you may lose much of your audience. You must, also, pay attention to your SEO content writing. If the search engines cannot find you, then neither will potential customers. The days are long gone where sites could write nonsense sentences stuffed with keywords in the hope of driving search engine traffic. Never exceed a 3% density with your keywords. Basically, this means do not use more than 3 keywords for every 100 words of text. Anything that tends to exceed that 3% tends to anger the search engines and is likely work against you. To be the best, you will need the best. Your content is so vital to the success of your business that you simply cannot leave the writing and updating of your website to chance. If you are, indeed, a writer of some skill, then you may want to try your hand at it. However, if you are wearing many hats, you just may not have the time. If that is, indeed, the case, forget about your cousin who thinks she can write because she once wrote a book report in 7th grade. Consider hiring a professional writing service to provide the fresh and exciting content you will need to survive. They are professionals who know what you need and how to deliver it. They know what works and what will drive traffic for you. Do not look on it as a cost. Look on it as an investment in your future.